I'm Brad Leavitt, president of AFT Construction. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel today. And we want to talk about Bluebeam and how that can help you with pre-construction planning. So this is a project we're going to be breaking ground on here shortly, and we had our pool plan meeting scheduled. It is actually for Wednesday this week that we spoke about in a previous YouTube episode. And now we're using Bluebeam. So this is actually the field set. And what ends up happening is, and it's very common, as we're going through the plans and we're going through what the civil engineer's done, the grading and drainage, the landscape design, and the architect himself, what ends up happening is, and no fault of any of them, you have 4 independent contractors working and engineers. So you'll see differences page to page. Although it should be the same, we'll have differences showing riprap, we'll have differences in the heights, as far as the civil plans go, talking about some of the specifics. So one of the benefits of Bluebeam, the software we have, is that we can come in and we can layer this. So we can create each layer. So each set of plans, we could have blue, yellow, green, red. And what happens is all these layers stack on top of each other through the software. So what ends up happening is, instead of us trying to go through each page and make notes, it's right there on the computer screen. And now as we're looking at it visually and see the different layers, we can see right away the issues we're gonna have. The conflicts, if you will. Because a lot of times our elevation and pad heights, footing depths, all those things that go into play on the front end of construction will differ. And then you don't know which set to build from and which one's right. So what that allows us to do is, from the very front end, before we get out into the field, before we get out here with our equipment, is to have all the RFIs done. And RFIs, request for information. So we can go through and document any inconsistency in the plans. We can get that to our architect, get that to our engineer, let them give us the green light on what the correct version should be, and make sure that everyone's on the same page. And we get that information to our subcontractors. We sit down, we have our pool plan meeting, and now it expedites our schedule. It saves us a lot of money because we don't have to go back and redo that same work, and it saves our client money and it saves us time. In the past, that may cost us 3 or 4 weeks, where we can cut that off and now build even quicker. So highly recommend using Bluebeam and understand that software. Thank you so much for tuning in to our YouTube channel today as we spoke about Bluebeam and how you can use that software and create layers to check your plans, especially on the pre-construction. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Please, I'll try that again. As we spoke about sorry, I don't know why I'm getting hung up, okay. Thank you so much for tuning in to our YouTube. You have some good bloopers, man.